Hi. So, I was thinking about the space. We have been here for almost 10 months, but for some reason, I haven't really done a tour of the space so that people can see fully the finished space. So I'm gonna do a tour, but I still want you to come into the studio, come check us out, see what we can do with you, with your content and all the things. But for those that don't know, we are in Castleton, right in Castleton, off of the highway in Indiana. Here, it's just about 5 minutes away from the mall, and this is what our entrance look like. I'm gonna turn this over. Okay, so this is what our entrance look like. You come in, and the first thing that you see on the right is this map of the world. And I am Nigerian, so I always love to I love culture. I love the different culture. I want to learn more about it. So the goal for this wall, we're already filling it up with some, clients and anyone that's actually been in the studio. You get a picture and it's on this wall. Eventually, what this wall will lead into or become is a wall where it becomes a place where it's filled with every client that we've ever worked with. That's what I want this wall to be, completely filled with pictures and the type of work that we did. So I have this idea to put that up. Eventually we'll get there. But on this other side, let's turn this around. On the other side, there's this really cute space area here. Love the green, love the pink. Looks very beautiful together. But this is a content space. This is a place where you can hang out and talk to people, like a waiting area. But we've created a ton of content on this wall itself, either with like one person or two people talking. But that is the beautiful area. I love that space a lot. When you come in here, we have an office. We'll go in there in a little bit here. But our changing, let's say like our makeup area versus the changing area. So this is where we get our makeup done. For those that have seen those beautiful celebrity experience, this is where that starts. And then the outfit goes here. Right now, these are mostly all mine because obviously we're creating content every time here. So I have to get a selection, have a selection right, always to go. We have this changing area where you can actually change. It's right there where you can do your business. Change out. But the one thing I wanted to mention about this is that it is also a background. So everything, every piece of furniture, everything in this space has multiple uses. Multiple uses. It's not just for one thing. So give me a break while I, check out myself here. Of course, we have a full size mirror there too. But yeah, like I was saying, everything is movable. Everything is usable. We sometimes have, done content with this chair, done content on using that background. And this, in every nook and cranny of this place is meant for content. We have our Christmas tree up because it's that season of the year. And Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Holiday season, I love that part of, this season of the year. But this space, the vision for this space is to have like a place that looks more like a living room where, we were taking photos over here, done content videos over here, the different forms of content. And obviously we have our, yes, let me turn this around so you can see. Yeah, the Boss Ladies magazine, all the issues so far. We have another one coming, publishing in December, so that's coming soon. That's a really special one for me. Well, all of them are special, but that one is particularly special because we're doing a partnership with a bigger publication, and some things are happening. Some things are going to happen with that moving forward. So I'm really excited about that. But this space over here is, love this wall. And obviously, this is not really done yet. We still have to put like the the gift wrapping under here. People can come in here and create holiday content, photographers, videographers, even clients that want us to create content for them for their holiday, holiday products. We can do that too. So definitely, this is going to be done in a couple of days here, actually. Then moving on is the side of the room, which is really more of like a, like an office set. We thought about everything. I know that's something that anyone that comes in here says, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. You thought about everything. Yes, yes. I used to do this in my garage and it was so cramped. And of course I had majority of this, furniture and things in my garage, but I was like, oh my God, the biggest part of it was like, trying to move things around when you're trying to change sets or do things in a different background. That was exhausting. So when I was trying to find a space, I wanted it to be open concept where I can easily just move one thing and we're on a different set. So thank God for dreams come true. So yeah, this is office set. And then moving on here, you see the typical background. We have multiple different colors, backdrop for, photography, videography. I've created content on this wall. We just throw in some colors and you can change it into a different color to match your brand and your, creating multiple different versions or variety of content, by just changing the colors or doing something different. We have multiple colors of the background as well. So I'll show you that in a little bit too. And this is probably the area that I spend most of my time in when I am not creating content. That is my laptop. That is my, my jacket, whatever. But I love this space because it's kind of like, the goal for this space is just a place where you can sit around the table and do some work. Eventually, that wall is going to change because I have some ideas in mind of what I want to do with that wall. So soon to come on that. A lot of times I project on the TV to get a bigger screen and all the things. Now, because my kids come in here a lot too, we practically work here together. And they will tell you that I know they don't want to come here as often as they do, but in any case, I needed to do something that we all love to do as a family. That's, playing the X and O. So we often, we just create a wall to do that. A lot of people come in here and play this. It's just a fun way to just relax and just, let loose a little bit. Sometimes creating content can be intimidating, but when we do something a little bit different, like it just takes the edge off, right? And then we come to the space that I think most people love the most. Yeah, I tell you, I also love this space. And there's a lot of thought that went into creating this particular space. And if you remember, for those of you that have seen some of the videos or podcasts that I've created in the past, some of my past clients' content, the place is constantly evolving, right? So we started out with just the wall and then we added the backdrop and then eventually added the greenery at the top and then we bought some more plants. And like my vision for the space eventually is to have a stage over here, but this is working great so far. So we're leaving it. The idea here, I wanted to create a 3-in-1 set. So this black wall is a set of its own. So for people that are looking for more of a moodier look or moodier vibe, we can turn everything around to face right here. We've created multiple contents on this wall too. It just looks beautiful when there's like that huge color contrast on them. With that. And then when you turn over to this side of the room, it's a shelf where we can put a bunch of your personalized item, right? So some of your branding gears and branding products can stay on the shelf. So this is another set that if we've used to create multiple different types of content, photos, videos, podcasts. So that's that. And this is probably one of the things that most people feel most, what's the word here? Most intimidated by. So they come in and they see the lights and then they see all the cameras and they're like, oh my God. But the truth is that it's just like, especially, what we do here and how we help people, we're just really helping you create conversations and be you and tell stories. So I'm always very excited to, have someone new come into the studio and get them comfortable and on the journey to creating, feeling comfortable in front of the camera. I have to show you this. My trusty teleprompter here. I love this thing. I use it a lot. It's just so just amazing, because then you don't have to worry too much about what you're trying to say. You know the content, but it's there to help you when you need it, and it helps you take the edge off. Not worry about, oh my God, I'm, sound stupid, or I don't know what I'm going on and on, or, all of the things that we worry about, because we're in front of the camera and we're worried about it. But yeah, so that does that. And so I'd say, like I said, this is like a command center. This table on wheels, right? This is intentionally on wheels. So that way we can move things around. We can move it around. We actually sometimes also put the cameras on this stand. So again, everything is mobile. We can switch everything around to face this place whenever we want to, or if it's this, we do, or if it's on the, on the wall with the shelf, we do that too, or even if we want to move it around the studio actually. So, we do all of that too. We move it around all the time. Let me show you where else have I not showed you. Oh, this is another one place that it's kind of unexpected. This is our bathroom, but it's not a bathroom. It's not a bathroom door, but it leads to the bathroom. And I think that a lot of people that come in here, they expect to see a bathroom. Immediately they open the door, but it doesn't lead to a bathroom. It leads to a hallway that leads to the bathroom. And the male bathroom is on the other side. So I just find that funny or interesting when people come in and they're like, oh, can I use your bathroom? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And they open the door. They're like, oh, they didn't expect to see another room. They thought that they're going directly into the bathroom. But anyway, so let me take you into our storage area. We also have an office too. And so yeah, this is our office. Oh my goodness, we have a ton of things, as you probably might imagine. I was talking about all the different colors over there. So yeah, a ton of things over here, storage items, a ton of equipment that are not even out of the box yet. Yes, I know. We just got these chairs actually. Where are you looking at? All right, we just got these chairs because we did our first live event here about 2 weeks ago. So that was awesome. That was just perfect, to have people be able to interact. It really was like a show, right? It was a show because we had Jenny Lopez on the front stage talking to the audience, and we just, it was great. She launched our book, a journal, and so that was amazing. We also have a office space where my husband tends to work a lot more in. But yeah, that is it. This is the space. It's almost 3,000 square foot here. Everything, like I said, is mobile, can be moved around, switched around. We've done 2 people podcasts, 3 people podcasts, 4 people podcasts. I mean, we've done it all. So the one thing I do want to leave you with is this year, going into 2026, I really, really am intentional about working with people that are looking to build their brand and generate more leads. And why do I say that? I have been a photographer for, several years now, and I've worked to create content for people on a one-time basis. And it's great to be able to create that one-time content. But if we're looking to build a brand, and if you're looking to generate more leads, you need content over and over again. So I'm looking for 12 people that I can work with intentionally, personally, to help them build their brand and generate leads for their business. Completely done for you. So whether that be for you creating photos and videos, short videos, or a podcast, I want to talk to you. Let's talk about your goals and how we can help make content use content, make it a reality. The other thing that we're going to be doing as part of this partnership is also, helping you manage the whole social media bit. So you're not like, okay, now that I have content, what am I doing with it? I'm talking about completely done for you. The first thing we're going to do is figure out what your goals are, and then, work backwards to figure out how do we use content to reach those goals, and using social media, all the ads to actually meet those goals. And it is completely done for you. We have a back-end system that we will build to make sure that everything is working as it should. All the leads and all the folks that come into your system are all captured, automated, follow-ups, and all of the things we do all of that. And so I want to work personally with 12 businesses. So if you are a lawyer, a realtor, a doctor with your own practice, a dentist with your own practice, a nonprofit organization, we work a lot with nonprofit organization. If you're an entrepreneur, an online entrepreneur, a coach, a consultant, or you're just starting out wanting to do your podcast, and you're like, oh, I want to do a podcast. I don't even know where to start. I just had a conversation a few minutes ago that I completed with a group of people from Atlanta and Texas that are looking to do a podcast. And that's true. That's the thing. We've had people flying from different states too. Actually, different country. I had this summer, we had people that flew in from London and from Nigeria to create content here. Yes, actually, I didn't think about that. But yes, we have had people come from different countries. But so many times we have people coming from different parts of the country, from West Virginia, from Maryland, DC area, from Florida. I'm just so grateful to have people from Kentucky. We just had someone coming from Kentucky, and matter of fact, we also had someone coming from India too. So yes, we are global. We are helping people on a global scale to amplify their voices, help them make content creation easy and effortless, and helping them achieve goals. So that is my goal for the coming year. And I really just want to work with a handful of people that I can help just focus on their content, help them to hit their goals with content while they focus on what they do best. When I was a scientist, that was all I did, right? But now that I'm doing this is all I do. But you have clients that you need to be, tending to and working for and problem solving for. Like, you will focus on all those things, all your patients and, everyone that's coming that needs your help, while we help you with the content creation part of it, helping you become known as the experts in your field. That's important. Like, you cannot be the best kept secret, and expect to grow. Word of mouth is not enough anymore. We have to show our faces. We help you make it effortless and comfortable. I just finished an episode of my podcast, and my guest was like, I'm so nervous. Like, this is all too much. And I was like, look, we're just having a conversation. There's something about me, I gotta say it. Like, people just feel comfortable. I have the tendency of making people feel comfortable. That is one of my gifts, one of my superpowers. So I want to help you. And if that is you, make sure you click below. Send me a message, book a time on my calendar. I want to talk to you. I want to see how we can help you achieve your goals so that you can focus on what you do best while we handle the rest. That is building your brand or helping you grow your business. Talk to you soon.